blue face of that Atiku Abubakar. Supplying all the really forward. It has a blue face, something like oh, people of God, you now. Let's do something here now. Every time. Okay. Look, owner.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome on the program. This is Citizen and Michael Adekule. It is the 16th of May 2025. We are saying thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate every one of you, all the viewers all over the world, the global viewers. We appreciate all of you. It's Friday, Friday morning in the city of Lagos. We are reaching you live from Okpa, News 10. All right, in the comment section, I have Gladys Oyabo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We also have Akim Bada, additional, is here with us this morning, telling people to like, share, and it's important that it is very important for the channel. Yes, very, very important, very vital for the channel. Please like, comment, and share. Also, Omoregbe Ibinoba is here, and we say good morning to you, Omoregbe Ibinoba. We have King Henry, the palace of the palace. Good morning to you, the palace. You're welcome on the program this morning. The chief, Udeze Chima, is also here this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you, all of you, all of you. Please make sure your comments are on the comment section. We are here and available to read your comments. What is in the news this morning? Very important headlines that we need to treat together. We need to discuss all this together. Williams Okameme, all the way from United Kingdom, I welcome you on the program. Anthony is also here. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. The Vanguard newspaper is here. Yeah, I'm right. The Vanguard newspaper is here with us this morning, and the Guardian. Yeah, the Guardian will be guiding us on what's up on the news this morning. What's up on the papers this morning? We also have the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Now to the Guardian newspaper. But before that, let me quickly say this. Atiku has announced that there will be a coalition against our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this is to oust the president, the incumbent president of the country, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right, according to him, Labour Party, APC, PDP, and some other parties will be merging together to chase out President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of power. Wow. Let's see how the presidency is going to respond to the statement coming from Atiku this morning. Also in the news this morning, bill to jail non-voter skills, second reading in House of Reps. This is to tell you that it is now compulsory. Okay, they are planning making it compulsory for electorates or Nigerians to vote in any elections in the country. And if you fail to vote in any elections, you will go to jail. You face the penalty. That's what the House is saying there. And let's see what is on the front page of the Guardian newspaper as regards the bill to jail for Nigerians who fail to vote. Bill to jail non-voters skills. Bill to jail non-voter skills, second reading in House of Reps. This is on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. As a Nigerian, it is compulsory for you to vote in any election that is taking place or that will be taking place in the country. And if you fail to vote, you will face the penalty. The bill has passed second reading, and we have it here that bill to jail non-voters skills, second reading in House of Representatives. All right, so 2027. What's the article saying? 2027, APC, PDP, LP members in coalition to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Article reviews. Yeah. APC, PDP, Labour Party members in coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is ahead of the 2027 presidential election. And quickly to another one here, higher education. Higher education, public varsities, students in dire straits over blackouts, failed facilities. You can go to pages 4 and 6 to see the story. Now to another one, UTME glitch, reps probe, and amid divided opinions on JAM's remedial plan. Reps probe amid divided opinions on JAM's remedial plan. Now to the Vanguard newspaper at the stand this morning was the Vanguard saying to us at the stand 2027 APC PDP Labour Party involved in anti-Tinubu coalition, says Atiku. Atiku has unveiled to us that the all ruling Progressives Congress, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Labour Party are all involved in anti-Tinubu coalition. This is to chase President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of seat come 2027. Like I said earlier on, let's see how presidency will be responding to this. Bayo Onanuga, I'm sure, is aware of this, and some other spokesperson to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's see how they will respond to this statement or this news from Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of the country. UTM glitches, Obi Ezekwesili, others worry over impact on students. Parents, Obi Ezekwesili, others worry over impact on students. Parents, defections, we don't want Nigeria becoming one party state, says APC. We don't want Nigeria becoming one party state, says APC. Bandits attack, abduct Kogi monarch from palace. And a tragic news is coming from Benue State that we had another report that herdsmen attacked villagers in Benue. This is another tragic story coming from Benue State, as well as Plateau. Yeah, Plateau as well too. Yeah, is witnessing that. All right, on UTME, reps to probe poor performance on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Reps to probe poor performance. This is on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. ECOWAS court orders Nigeria to release man detained for 16 years without trial. Down the paper, Bauchi governor insulted late father, threatened to slap me. This is what foreign affairs ministers have said here. Foreign affairs minister has said it here. Bauchi governor insulted his late father, threatened to slap him. Foreign affairs minister says this. Again, PDP and NPP lose 3 reps to APC. APC national chairman Ganduje witnesses defection. All right, we welcome you all on the program once again this morning. I have my respondents with me at the stand this morning. Mr. Kule, Mr. Vincent, please, can you come over?
Yeah, good morning, viewers. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God for life. We are here again. If you are not there, if you are not here, you can't be here. And if you are not there, we can't be here. So we thank God, we thank God, we thank God.
I say greetings to every of our esteemed viewers globally, especially people that have maintained and remain our global audience, because God will continue to, it's you that will continue to see on a daily basis. We will never be found wanting in the land of the living. We thank you, Lord. We thank you, Lord, on everybody's behalf. We say thank you. Thank you for another morning.
All right, thank you for another morning, and we appreciate your presence and your contribution on the program this morning. All right, it's Atiku. Atiku is making all efforts to make sure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is out of power come closer, Mr. Kule is out of power come 2027. And looking at what he has done at this time, or what he has unveiled to Nigerians, APC, PDP, Labour Party will all be against President Bola Ahmed. This anti-Tinubu coalition, how well do you think this will go? How far do you think it will go?
I've always maintained a position when it comes to politicking in this part of the climb. And I said that alignment and realignment is the order of the day. And I think that statement has already been accentuated through the voice of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Because as we have people that have soft spot for Tinubu, either by hook or crook, so also we have people that will have soft spot for Atiku. It's just a game of numbers. The numerical strength and support will be the one that will rear its head at the end of the day. It's too early to start saying what the likely outcome will be, because we are just looking towards 2027, where the field will be set for the big players to play. I mean, to display their acts.
This is a plan for broad political alliance that will bring all these parties together, the likes of the APC, that's the Rural Progressive Congress, the Labour Party, the People's Democratic Party. But looking at what Atiku has in stock, do you think it's possible for him to oust the president?
I think it's coming too late. It would have been possible. Having been the party was still stronger and being one together. But for now, there's crack already in the party. So I don't know. Mr. Abubakar Atiku can always be throwing all those lumber out for people to still believe the PDP is still alive. But the coalition now they are going through, in which they are mentioning Labour, they are mentioning APC itself. I can't dispute, and I cannot go. I cannot say what is going on within even APC is right now, because there are some APC guys that disenfranchise them during this election, that the local government election that they just. So those kind of people, Atiku former President Atiku can easily woo them to his party. So the coalition may involve some of the APC that lost out right during the local government election, which was more of a selection or a handpicked, I can say, and selection, I can say. So what is there now? The Mr. Atiku, right, needs a lot of allies now, even within his party, because this is not the time that they should be divided. They should a divided you fall, a united you stand. And the united is not still in the PDP as of now. So Mr. Atiku still have a lot of job to do. If he still believe he has a coalition, I've never seen any coalition on ground now for now, because it's still problem, one problem, two another problem, one problem, another problem every day with PDP. So that's my stake for
now. Is it all about winning power or helping Nigerians out of this quagmire?
It's about winning power. All politicians you've seen, they are very, very hungry of power, and without power, they are nobody. So every one of them wants to click, that power, and starts, bringing themselves on board as a state actors. And the Mr. Atiku himself is still dreaming. He still wants that power by humming, because that deputy president that he wasn't satisfied at all, even if it is just 1 month's presidency. That is what Mr. Former Vice President Atiku wants, at least for his name to be among the past president of Nigeria. And he has been trying it. Even he tried it under his master. That was President Obasanjo then, in which I don't know what transpired between the two of them, in which Baba said when it's still alive, that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar can never be president of this country if he's still alive. I don't know how far they've gone, whether they've reconciled themselves, but at the same time, the PDP has lost a lot of momentum, and that is what they're facing now, because a destabilized party cannot easily have its way back. Cannot easily have its way back, and that is what they created for themselves. And the factor of Obi likewise came in, and at them being as Obi came into PDP, they quickly welcome him, and they give him that honor. So okay, Mr. Obi, don't worry, Mr. Gregory Obi, don't worry. At least we hold PDP from the southeast bloc. We hold them a lot, because they were one of the big spenders into PDP that time, and Atiku will have relegated that position to Obi as presidency. And the good would have been done. But now you said you still want to be president after being vice president, after being you've enjoyed this country for a while. In the custom sector, you had a very full, what's it called, portion in the custom, issues. And you see, there's a lot going on, and I can consent. I can calculate all these things that is going on as great from every one of them.
All right. Mr. Vincent, this is a person that has been, I'm talking about Atiku. He's a politician that has been criticizing the APC administration. Why is he teaming up with the ruling All Progressives Congress? Is there any faction in APC?
Yes.
Because he has involved APC.
Because of recent, there were, let me just say this. Maybe by next month or so, there will be another election, at the local government level. And when you see the way and manner candidates were being imposed on people against their will, then it goes to show that it's going to show that real proper democracy is not being adopted by APC. Because if you claim that you are a progressive and you have democratic blood running in your veins, why must you be using autocratic way of doing things to select people instead of electing them? I used to even the worst of the worst military. Okay, they say the best military is even worse than the worst civilian. And when you look at what transpired, it shows that these people, they are not democratic in their the democratic blood does not flow in their DNA or in their veins. They only put on the garb of democracy because when they want to have a way to power. But when they get there, they start behaving autocratically. And when you see all these things, it goes to show that these people, they are liars. They never have the collective good of the masses at heart. That is why you see that that division, some dissenting voice in APC are crying for justice. That since they have been denied of their inalienable right to vote, and to vote the candidate that are supposed to, carry their affairs into governance, then they have the other choice in forming a coalition with whosoever has the stature and the craft to contest and wrestle power with all progressive-led government.
Yeah, Mr. Kunle, can Nigerians trust politicians who keep switching parties?
That's what I was even about saying. Now, majority
from
of this,
PDP to APC to ACN, then that's Atiku.
We call them prostitute politicians.
From ACN back to PDP,
yes, prostitutes. Politicians.
We don't know where he's going to again.
That's why the people will not want to be convinced. Somebody that will start confusing them and confusing them, and that is why the agenda of Atiku by Alhaji Abubakar may not sell the way he expected it, because he has tried it once. He abandoned the PDP. He left for it was ACN. Then he went to contest. He contested against the other guy in Kano. What's it called? What's it called? The guy in Kano, Kwankwaso. He contested against Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso flopped him. He contested against one other guy. That one to flop him. So he went back to PDP again. And you see, when you are not a stable politician, the respect will not be there for you, and the concentration you don't have within your party, you are not concentrated on that party, on the PDP party. You're just moving around where you can have your card for your presidency, and it's going the wrong way for him. So to me, Mr. Atiku needs to leave the stand when there's ovation, bring in a new guy. If you can even help out the OB and present OB as the presidential candidate of the PDP, I think we can see a lot. Nevertheless, OB himself ought not to be carpeting all around, from ABGA to Labour to PDP back to. How will you take such a leader serious? Because they are not stable. They can betray you anytime. That's one thing about anybody, that they cannot stay in his home and manage his home, just peeping into other people's home that he want, maybe eat lunch in his house and go to enemy's house to eat, what's it called? Dinner.
We don't know if we'll be running as a candidate under this much talked about coalition. But looking at what Udeze Chima has said here in the comment section, any coalition that presents Atiku as its presidential candidate is already dead on arrival.
Udeze Chima might have, he's entitled to his opinion. Is a lone voice, among the many millions of Nigerians out there. To me, I have always conversed that except the political firmament is rigged in Nigeria before good people. We have many good, we have very, very good human resources, personnel out there, both outside the country and in the country, that can vie for that office. But these people, we are tired of them because they keep on rearing their head over and over again. It become a recurring decimal. But to me, as of now, if we want to manage the one that we have now, I don't think there's any other person that I have seen that can wrestle power with Tinubu. But when we are talking about of the now, the now that is not too well laid, I think Atiku can also still give Tinubu a run for his money. But when we look at the way the whole setting holistically, you will see that the political firmament is suffused with tired old legs that doesn't have anything in this 21st century to give to Nigerians in terms of a good governance. That's the way I see it. Tinubu also fall into this mode. That is why you start seeing all this kind of rubbish that we are seeing. A case in point is these glitches in the UTME exam that was conducted. Imagine they are rewriting today. Some people are being left out. We have been experiencing shortages or power outages in some areas. Some doesn't even know that they are to rewrite the exam today. On my way coming here, I saw some students just running while some had already gone into the classroom where the exam is going to be conducted. Is it the kind of country we are in? Even some parents are calling for the sack of Isha Oloyede, the jam registrar, because of all these blackouts. If they conducted their due diligence well, we won't be having all this problem. You can see that everything that happens at the presidency in governance has already permeated every nooks and cranny of our body politics. That is why you are seeing all these inadequacies there is on a daily basis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, global viewers on the platform, we need to appreciate Mr. Kunle. We need to thank him for accepting that Nigeria election is selection and not election. This is William Okameme, all the way from United Kingdom.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes, the rights has to be said, right? Because everybody is facing this issue. What I'm saying, where I'm coming from, a lot of people don't know. Me, I think deep and I look deep that the solution to the problem of this country is not by one man that will solve it. And it's all about setting the pace. Because we have a lot of battle we are fighting. Political battle, insecurity battle, and the rest of them all. So I look at how do we get out from this? How do we get out from it? That's just the questions I'm throwing to everybody.
Kunle, you look handsome this morning. I love the way you're speaking this morning. Yeah, I love the way you're speaking. It seems your sunglasses was given to you by Bayo Nonuga. This is coming from Nnamdi Ohanusi in Netherlands.
You see, I think we are acting jesters movie. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can create a pool.
They're only appreciating you.
I appreciate you see why I'm smiling. You see why I'm smiling. Yeah. Those guys, they even relieve some, some load from my head. I love that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Odeze Chima still on it and is telling you that Mr. Kunle, Michael, please don't fail to remind Kunle that we are still waiting for the video where Ojukwu said to be Gregory, don't leave Abga. Don't leave Abga. Your 100K is still here.
Okay, I think I'll advise Mr. Odeze. His way to NTA. When you come to Nigeria, they can play that click of that this thing to you. You should go to NTA, right? In VI, there's one in VI. There's one, I think in Abuja too. They have this thing in Abuja too. So you can go there and they can bring that tape for him to listen to.
All right, there's a bill that is about to be passed in Nigeria. Yeah. Any voters or any Nigerian who fails to vote will face this penalty. you will go to jail, Mr. Vincent, if you fail to vote.
You see, at times, even may God not let my enemy fall sick. But one thing is that does it mean that if I'm on my sick bed, must I be coerced to go and vote? Or if maybe I have an assignment outside the shores of Nigeria during that same particular period, then you now tell me that you see these people are just there for Tea Party. The members of the National Assembly, they are not there for our own collective good. We have serious issues. How much of penalty have they given to all those bandits that were caught by security personnel? Then for crying out loud, these people, they don't even know what they are doing. Because they are just collecting they are just making use of our collective patrimony just for their own selfish ends. I don't see the reason why being there, and it's a pity because it got to show a case of note is that when you see the one that just been conducted of this by the APC selecting people in places, if people truly voted their representative, they will do what they have been sent there to do. And in a situation whereby you didn't vote me, maybe I contest an election, maybe Baba Sokwe, Godfather is anointed me to be there, I will only be answerable to that Godfather. I will not be answerable to my constituency because the constituency play little or no part in my selection. You understand? That is the orgy of happiness that we have in our land. And if we continue to be so, because by the time we continue to demand for something that is not there, then it becomes so Herculean and so very difficult. That is why when we tell them to be accountable to us, they will just shy away, say waiting, because they are living in glass house. They don't know where the truth is. That is why we keep on seeing all this maladministration, all the inconsistency in governance. And it will continue to be so as a result that because it's not people oriented in the first place. Because when you use election in appointing people to sit to political offices, then you cannot demand that threat elementary mission from them because you are not part of that selection because you play a little or minute role in that. They are not answerable to you. Then they will continue to do anyhow, and you cannot hold them.
All right, Mr. Kunle, should Nigerians be forced to vote when they don't trust the system? And should failure of Nigerians to vote be result to a punishable offense?
Our successive election has been woeful, has been a woeful election. Our successive politicians that have been coming and they have been disappointing us. They, power by power. I'm talking of the APC today, PDP tomorrow, all sort of things. None of them is doing any good for us. Forget about this one do well, that one do well. No, we are what they are making and what they have wasted. Nigerian resources that all of them have wasted. You can't count it. And that is why I said the solution is just on our table right now. The constitution, and let us sit down with the confab of Jonathan Confab and the arrest warrant report. They know what to do, but they are just they know when they get that thing done, there will be no more lajis for the boys to take home and to spend on, man. And that is why we say if they want us to go regional, so be it. If they want us to go in the centralization of the country, so be it likewise. And if they want it will make everything easier for us, because the headache of this country, I don't see any Panadol that can cure it as it is now. And they've told us, you guys come together, let's decentralize. We will have a state police. We will have all these people in the different states, that will curb the insecurity for us. All the solutions are just within the decentralization of the country. Let everybody perform at his own maximum, and if you like, when they decentralize you can start the killing all over and say your own is to be killing, and you kill yourself, finish now, and we know who will remain. And that's just the problem, because the way Nigerian what's it called, politics we are practicing, we are getting it wrong. Is the politics of bitterness going on, that is going on, and there's always if you are not in a so party, that means they cannot carry you along. But in a normal climate, even the opposition they will come and be advising the current power, current powers on ground. And but it's only Nigeria I see that the enmity these people having against themselves because of this one thing, because of power. And it's only God that holds the power. But the majority of them they just try.
You see, I want to say one thing. You see, Nigeria, we used to be called the giant of Africa. And up to this moment, I don't see anything, any stride that, that states that. You see, the French-speaking country in West Africa, they are trying, they have gotten that awakening in trying to lose the French, the French hold on them. Because France has always see the French-speaking countries in West Africa and the Sahel region as their captive zone. And the awakening, a case in point is what is happening in Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali. And Nigeria too can take a cue from that, because all these imported version of governance that we are being given is no longer working in Nigeria. And for crying out loud, when you look at the monies that has gone into governance from the time President Tinubu, let's just say from 1999 to now, you see that it's humongous. It can change Nigeria into a form of El Dorado. But when you now see that maladministration, successive government, they have already seen as a pipe for them to continue to line their pockets with monies. They call it free money. They call it national cake, which ought not to be. It's our collective patrimony, for crying out loud. And when you see all these things happening, then your mind will be wrenching. You will be sad, because how can this country that is so blessed, is not living like a slave, like a pauper? You can see our country, see our roads, see everything. All the facets of our national economy is suffused with inadequacies. There is no one that you can point at that you will tell me that it is running fine because of this maladministration, grand larceny, unprecedented profligacy in all the various sectors. That is why we continue to see all these things. We can never get it good unless we set the template right. Because as long as we continue to maintain this inefficient and inelegant system, we can never get anything that will resemble or look like a true and representative governance.
All right, on the raging security crisis in the country, Atiku Abubakar has criticized the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for not living up to expectations. Atiku said it yesterday, and he also said that in 2002, when Obasanjo was the president of the country, when Boko Haram started initially in Yobe, when it started in Yobe, that they were able to at least suppress that sect.
Yeah.
But after Obasanjo, nothing has been done by this ex-president. But the question I want to ask now is that if Atiku is telling us that they suppressed Boko Haram in 2002 when it came up, why didn't they crush it completely?
You see, it's always good to talk. They say, talk can indeed be cheap in the mouth of those whose yam has been roasted for them.
Like talk is cheap.
Yes. You see, during that time, Obasanjo and Atiku, they ran on the same tickets. They are joint persons in that bloc called the presidency. And when the issues of insecurity reared its head in Yobe, what Obasanjo and Atiku did, they called all the sergeant chiefs and gave them marching orders that with this also time, I want these things to be quelled. Yes. And when it was given to them, and those people, they did not differ from what they are being commanded to do. And they nip it in the bud before it spread like a raging fire. And these are some of the kudos I will give to Obasanjo Atiku-led government then. Then other government that took over from them, how much value have they added to that? Instead, they were busy politicizing everything that comes to the board as a nation. Our body policy should have been progressive instead of receding, because if every organ takes his or her job truly and do it conscientiously as he ought to do, that is why you see that insecurity has become a monstrous disease in our nation today.
Mr. Kunle, did Obasanjo and Atiku truly act fast, like curbing insecurity, especially when Boko Haram started, or they just delayed it?
I think they tried their best, but their best was not good enough. And you could remember how many times they killed Shekarau, and every day they said Shekarau, they killed Shekau, they killed Shekau, they killed Shekau, but Shekau is still rising up and still telling them so all the successive government, I can't exempt anybody, both President Obasanjo, because during the President Obasanjo time, there was this connection between the president and the vice president with the issues of superiority that Mr. President, I personally brought you in, support you as a president, and I know the political space more than you, and that was what was going on between Atiku and President Obasanjo then. So to me, all of them has not really performed well with the insecurity. You could remember it was under President Obasanjo they brought in Sharia, and that Sharia was to create tensions in that zone, and all those not central north, talk of the core north where those actors, non-state actors are bombing. They were not really, they did not do much well. Likewise, under the President Obasanjo government then too. So to me, I can say the way we are now, even President know what is going on, and it was still under President Obasanjo that they had Born to Rule. What's it called in the in Borno? So what are we now saying? Not even in Borno, where this Sultan is now. That's a place where Sultan is. So they say born to rule. They are born to rule. So all it has been snowballing into crisis all that time. But the president, they were able to down the tension because of the political, event that was on ground. Then I can tell you, the killers and the killing in the countries, majority of our leaders, they know what to do. But I don't know why they don't have that brave to get it done. If you want to stop that killing in Nigeria today you can get it done. But the lever to get it done is what is not really ready for them.
All right, to the comment section, Baba Yaga. Mr. Vincent, you are always on point. And saying good morning.
Good morning, Baba Yaga.
All right, to Mr. Kunle. Mr. Kunle, you are looking so sweet this morning. So sweet this morning. Please tell us your secrets. And the viewers are telling you not to forget them. As things are stopping now. If you get.
Maybe it's the other way they are passing the message.
No,
it's not the other way. Thank you for the compliments. Yes, I really appreciate it. Right, it's by God, because no one on our God they stand.
And Baba Yaga is telling you, Mike, please ask Kunle about all the tasks and assignments that have been given to him for the last 6 months. Where are these assignments?
My brother,
still working on
Nami be state, the Lagos State INEC. Nami be Lagos State INEC. Why they say they are not giving them accounts. So Nami will go break what's it called, CBN, to say, oh yeah, where is the account? You are pushing me into a dirty movement, and I won't be able to do that. I have a promise, and the promise is not yet materialized. Then you have some patience. Then my semper, you have semper, hello for
All right, before I let you guys go, somebody is telling me something here. How much is lunch for one person with drink? I want to send something, please. Let me know. This is coming from Nnamdi. All right, Nnamdi, the number to reach us is 09127420575. We'll be very, very happy if you can do that for us. Today is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday. Let's enjoy ourselves at this tent this morning. I repeat, 09127420575. 091 27 42 0575. Unamdi, thank you so much. We'll be expecting your message. Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much.
My take home, I'm tired of all this political this. Let everybody be decentralized and have the state working there.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. You're welcome. Gentleman Mike, he was here before you. Mr. Yeah, just hold on. Just hold on. So sorry, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Good morning, and good morning to all our global viewers. Say thank you always, as you always stand with us at the global city stand. May God continue to be with you. Never leave you for a second. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate our esteemed viewers for their consistency, for their support for this platform. We celebrate the TGIF, right?
All right, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Anyway, we have a security
personnel, yeah.
Security personnel.
Gentleman Mike. I think we have to be very careful.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah, the sun is coaching.
You see, because of sun, sun is coming from here. You are looking that side.
All right, let's go to what we have. Can any formidable coalition or merger stand against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Yes, a formidable force can stand against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And like I usually said, that at this time they need to double their efforts, not like effort they put in 2023, where instead of Obi and Atiku to be in one place, they divide themselves. And even they themselves, they know. Do you know a member of Labour Party has come out and say, can you imagine? Labour Party in about 58,000 polling units. We don't have, a representative. They will speak for you. 58,000 polling units. Who will stand for you? Even in a place where you stand, where you have somebody that stand for you, they rig there, they manipulate. Somebody that you even say you should stand for you can compromise that because he has known that we will not win. My brother is a police officer. I said the day I started respecting politicians, somebody that represent PDP in a particular polling unit, he voted for APC. It's not the time of APC that time, maybe AC, because he said if I will vote for PDP, I'm just wasting my vote. Or look around now, how many people are going to vote for PDP? So that is the issue. At this time around, they need a very strong, formidable force where Atiku will surrender his ambition, political ambition, where the Northerner will know that, okay, we don't want Tinubu, but somebody that will come must also come from the south. That is when they are playing the game. Because the game now, it has been looking like south versus north. But to dislodge our vote here, to scatter us here, they need to pick somebody from south. Then it's now belong to them there, how they are able to form a block. That is how they will be able to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anything short of that, Atiku is too ambitious. Form any coalition, after making sacrifice, you still hit that sacrifice. That sacrifice will not be accepted. Any coalition Atiku make, and he still make himself to be candidate of that coalition is foul, because Obi will not hold his hand and not contest. And immediately Atiku contest, Obi contest, you are still going back to 2023, where it will make it very easy for President Bola. That's the end of everything. Nothing again. So they need a formidable coalition.
You heard what Mr. Femi said now. Even Udeze Chima said it on the platform that any coalition being made by Atiku, and Atiku is making himself a candidate under that coalition or on the platform, he said it cannot work. Now, Mr. Mike, is this proposed coalition a genuine one to save Nigeria or what?
You know, I stated that position a couple of weeks ago that I don't expect an Atiku Abubakar to be part of this next general election in terms of being a candidate. Generally, I also don't expect a northern candidate to be for the post of the president. Is the person not likely to win because of the unwritten arrangement that has been on 2 terms down south, 2 terms or in the north. Take it to any part of the north, northwest, northeast, and all of that. Take it to any part of the south as well, south, southeast, southwest, and all of that. That has been the arrangement. So the unwritten law the unwritten understanding is that South still has about another 10. So I expect whatever coalition Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is trying to put together, you can begin to look at a southern person that you want to galvanize that your support for towards the next election. Anything short of that may be a waste of time. Anything that has to do with Atiku becoming the candidate is not likely to fly, Michael.
Wow. That is the truth of the matter. People are tired of Atiku, even within his party. Now, you want to form coalition. Immediately, he make that meeting about coalition. The question that, people that are loyal to Wike, they ask him is that, which structure? PDP structure is not with you. Any structure that is out of a governor is not a structure.
APC is a structure now.
Maybe APC structure. I don't know what you know. Be asking me.
He has also included APC.
That's all.
Which means some people will be.
Oh, thank you. You remind me what I first said this morning to Mr. Michael. I said, you see this one that Atiku said. Also, he has thrown, some pebble into the one roof, and he wants the landlord to talk. Let APC they will respond very soon that Alhaji Atiku, Lord Dori Ibu, we are not part of you. That is the truth of the matter. Who will leave a certainty to uncertainty. When you are in a house that is certain, then you want to go to uncertainty, then you have insane. That means something is wrong upstairs. The only thing that can make anybody to leave APC to go and join them now is that means that person is a disputed element like El-Rufai and the Babata Lawa, that politically they are not relevant now. Number two is when you make your coalition to be so attractive. When your coalition is so strong, like you invite Obi to come back to PDP, you now drop your ambition. You now say, oh, Obi, you are our next candidate. You now pick another vice president candidate from North. Then people from APC, you will see them crossing. Because they will know that Otitolie, now you have known the way. But in this way of crossroads, you don't know where you are going. That's a motto we tell you. That's just it. Nothing less, nothing more, and nothing less.
I think you're just flying a kite with him mentioning APC, that we have some APC that want to be part of that coalition. Femi, I said so much on that. I believe he's simply flying a kite, not that he really meant it.
Not that. Are you looking at his relationship with the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari? Don't forget, sometimes he paid a visit to Muhammadu Buhari. Don't you think he might be looking at that direction? Maybe the CPC block in APC.
The CPC block in APC has even showed their support to President Tinubu. Let me tell you, before you will see the explosion in APC, it will take a little bit time, because the mechanism that old APC, to me, is much more stronger than PDP. Before you will see any block, even in the name of we are playing regional politics or tribal politics, before they will dare to leave a ruling party to go and join an uncertainty something without seeing any strong backing, it will be very, very hard. The block of CPC you are talking about have make their support for President Tinubu, and don't forget the person they are playing game against. They are talking about Maradona. The eagle claw. Have you ever seen where eagle catch a prey? The claw of eagle is so strong to the extent that you may need a plier to return it back if you hold something like this. That is the problem. They are dealing with a hawk, eagle, the lion of the bodilon. He will not let that thing work. If that block is going, he has what it takes to draw them back. This man, he has looked at what is the name of the El-Rufai, that this one. What can you offer in your own stage? Do you offer me anything? That's what I say. Let him go. So, and I like I said, that this is a democracy that I like, and I don't support turn by turn. We are talking about politics. When we talk about democracy, political parties take a vital role in democracy. So, but unfortunately, when some people think that they are the one that born to rule, then that is where we have problems. Mr. Michael, what concerns me if Fulani rule for 20 years and they give us life, and He gives us security and the basic amenity that we need. Okay. But when we see Fulani killing us, yes, now when we see Fulani killing us and they still try to lord themselves over us, that is problem. That's why we have challenge. That is why that's where we have challenge. So CPC block, if Atiku want to rely on CPC block, I'm not sure the person is playing game with is not dummy. When we are talking about politics, it may not work.
Even with this coalition, even if at the end of the day they get into power, can anything still change in Nigeria?
I don't see anything change. Because, like I said, this coalition, anybody that try to sneak in, even if Obi come in, like I said, that we will also have different dimension of challenge. We may not be here that a 30 billion has been earmarked to build presidential palace or 30 billion has been earmarked to celebrate Ileya, but that does not automatically mean that Obi will get everything right. The only thing is just that you may hear that the money have been spent judiciously, but even if you do it too much like this, personally yourself, if you do too much like this, it will not work. Obi no dey spend CC is part of things that make Labour Party not to win 2023 election. Ask Obi how much did he spend in 2023 election, and like I usually say, Obi is a politician. He's a businessman. Obi is more popular with business more than politics. Obi is not a somebody that involves himself too much in politics. That is the truth of the matter.
Spending in terms of buying votes.
It's not buying votes, Mr. Michael. It's not only buying votes. Spending in the sense of let me eat and let other eat. Spending, you may call it whatever, that is what is reigning in this country now. You may get there tomorrow, but at this moment, if you don't do something like, look at it now, okay, you spend, buy 14. I told you that Labour Party don't have, somebody that go to represent them in 58 polling units. Do you know what it takes? Look at it, in Lagos State, one day here, they were conducting election. APC was serving food to the, officers in charge, party agent in that place. Come and see meat now, Mr. Michael. Come and see meat. Turkey. Somebody from PDP was now complaining. He said, come and see what they are serving. APC. I'm a PDP before I even see my money. All this kind of it. You cannot be too stingy and you see what. Ẹni tó bá rí jẹ́nu owó láìsí ló máa pè ní bàbá àbàdàn, tí ò bá rí jẹ́nu owó rẹ̀ tó bá rí ló máa pè ní bàbá àbàdàn láìsí ní jẹ́. If somebody don't eat from your money, they will not be running after you. That is the truth of the matter. Take it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. That is, you are in Nigeria. If you are in Rome, you behave like a 50,000 polling unit, no agent. Then how do you want to do it? How much do you spend? Oh, the little money that they contribute. Come and ask them how they have. They should come and give account. Aisha, Yusuf, and the rest of them, come and give account of how you spend it. We cannot see the account. And you say you want to win.
All right.
Is it done like that?
All right. Away from that, let's quickly talk about what is happening in the House of Representatives. Now, Michael, no matter the military cap you put on, no matter the Mopo uniform you are wearing, if you fail to vote in our elections, you will risk jail time. I'm not the one saying this. What's your take on it?
I think our legislators they've reduced their assignment to joke. I think they are beginning to do skits, comedy skits, sort of. It shows that especially over the years, the political process has been very discouraging, to put it straight. Very discouraging. A lot of people that are enthusiastic about voting several years ago have had that dampened, and they just prefer to lie low even on election days and all of that. So instead of trying to compel people to vote, I think a reasonable thing that they ought to have done is to clean up the electoral process and make it more inviting, and make it put some level of sanity into it, so that even people that have been discouraged over the years can begin to have a rethink as to being part of the electoral process. threatening or passing a bill to jail anyone that refused to vote on an election. I think it's laughable. It's not going to fly. I can tell anybody that. I think they should concentrate more about passing a bill that will execute anyone that steal our money in this country, that spend our money recklessly. Passing a bill to put them in jail should be what they should be working on, Michael.
It has passed through the second reading, and Michael, you said it's not going to fly. Is this a laughable matter?
It is very, very laughable. That's the title of our House of Assembly. Upon all the challenge that we have, when the House of Assembly quickly run that a bill that endorses our old national anthem, you will know that they are bundle of jobless people in that place. I'm very sorry to say it. Okay, the one that are voting before, have you been able to, do you have capability of even conduct the free and fair election with the few one that are voting before? Actually, when you go to some states, when you look at the number of registered voters and the people that come out to vote, you may be disappointed. But that is not the way to go about it. What is the function of national orientation agency? Sensitizing people, number one. Number two, what have you done to make electoral process to be attractive to the voters? Have you been able to inculcate some measure of dignity and the honest in it to make it more attractive? So whatever that is happened to our electoral process, it's caused by our government. Look at it now. They are still going back to our old way that without voters card you can vote. Mr. Michael, the rigging of 2027 has started. I've told you that some people will hear figure. Whoa, 18 years you go to hear that zero go to enter your year from here back to the other side. Very, very unfortunate. That's what you are going to. So how do they make it more encouraging for people to come and vote? Is it that polling unit that you get to a polling unit where the gadget will not work, or you get to a polling unit, the electoral officer, they are not around? You make things, not attractive to people. Some people have lost, even apart from that one, the way they even see the way you are ruling. You have discouraged them that it's this kind of silly people that we voted for. Some people don't have a pinch of respect like this for this country, to the extent that they will come out and vote. They will say amen. They'll go and vote. Vote for who? Vote for this Agbero and the thief and the selfish people. So they are the one. It's not a matter of jail. How many people they want jail? Where is that? Okay, they want to jail people. Where is that jail? Where is that prison? Prison that is not even enough to accommodate the criminal that we have on road. You want to go and carry everybody that has reached the age of franchise that they don't vote. You want to go and jail them. Mr. Michael, do you know how many the population they are talking about? Okay, the problem started when we want to collect our voters card. Some people, you have to go and sleep where you want. Do you want to subject me to that kind of rigorous something that I'll go and sleep before I collect voter card to vote for one stupid person? Oh, come on. They are going to jail almost all Nigeria.
You have failed to secure the lives of Nigerians. You have failed on your policies, your economic policies, and all of that. But on insecurity, Atiku has once again criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But the question I want to ask the gentleman Mike now is that can Atiku hold President Bola Ahmed Tinubu responsible if he himself has been part of Nigeria's leadership for years?
Of course, he has every right to hold him responsible. That's the president now. So today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. He's the commander-in-chief of armed forces. He's in charge of security of the nation. So he must be held responsible. And he can call it a political statement, but that's the truth. When it comes to failure in the security apparatus of the nation, he has every right. He's a citizen, despite the fact that he was once a former vice president of our country. He's a citizen of this country, and he has every right to make his input known as regards security state of our nation. So I believe he is very correct. He's telling the president who is the commander-in-chief of armed forces the box stop at his desk, and we must admit that. So if he's not getting it rightly as regards security, it must be told in case nobody is telling him, and that is what Atiku Abubakar said.
Mr. Femi, if he was in the shoes of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do you think he would have done better?
I doubt it.
You would have done better to protect.
I doubt it. And why I said so is that, like I said, that God forbid somebody that had something join you to be looking for it, you will not see it. I told you that this thing has factor, this thing has genesis. Okay, look at it in Southwest. One of the worst challenge that we usually have in Southwest is issue of ritual killings. Yes, in those days, you hear Soka, Ajale this, Ajale that. Who are the people that are perpetrating that issue? Is it Mala? No, it is a fellow Yoruba kidnapping a fellow Yoruba to kill him for rituals. And likewise in their domain, it is a fellow Fulani that have agenda of a conquest. They are the one that behind this thing. Okay, look at our Southwest now. Okay, if you say we have insecurity challenge in Southwest, who are the people that causing it? They are the one. It's not, we are not the one that create the insecurity. Anyway, insecurity that we have in Lagos State, God has given us chance to get over it. Look at the issue of Bado. They are our boys. Within 3 months, we have been able to reach the ground, the bottom of that thing. We stop it. Look at that time when Bakassi was reigning in the Southeast, when the whole Southeast said, oh, you have been trying before, but you have been derailed. We don't want you again. They saw the end of it. Who stopped the menace of OPC in the Southwest? It was Obasanjo, a fellow Yoruba man. But in a situation where they have that kind of agenda, like I said, if you have a kid that is doing something evil and you stop, I mean, you don't have chance to stop him. Definitely, one day will be one day. That child, it will affect you one day. It's either stab you or he gun you. Because when he was doing it outside, you refuse to caution him. And you think, Dominic, they are the one that is riding him. That day, what he's doing outside, we also use it to affect you one day. So that's why I think Alhaji Atiku Abubakar may not be able to do something much different. Because all of them, anybody confident at the political arena, at least 85% of them have this conquest agenda. And they will be whispering to him, even if you don't want to listen. Look at it now. You will have thought when a retired general that come from North is our president, you will have thought, all the nonsense from North will stop. But that was when we have one of the worst insecurity situation in this country. In his own state, was infiltrated. He couldn't go home anyhow. He's now relocated from Katsina to Kaduna. Who knows why? Maybe it was bandits that sent them packing. Because I've never seen a president that retire and go to another state. Because of what? Look at all the presidents. All of them retire to their home, to their central home. So I don't think if Atiku come there, except they drop that agenda of Islamic conquest, Fulanism, except they drop it, I don't think any Nigeria president can succeed in battling insecurity.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. All right.
Yes. Now you will overall. So now you will conclude.
All right.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine.
All right, you're talking about coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your take on it?
Yeah, this for him, that is what they did in 2015, and they use it well. So if they are using it against him for this 2027, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good thing.
He also formed a coalition against the former president.
This one,
Jonathan, right?
Oh yes, to kick him out. And now another coalition is coming in 2027. That means what would be there? It's to kick him out. Now look at APC. APC now is supporting. When I'm telling you, when the people from PDP jump into APC, I tell you, this thing they're doing, they're playing game. Time will come when people from the APC will jump into PDP. It's game they're playing. They know what they're doing. So, I mean, if you want to do, let him work hard. As I said, this one thing,
in Nigeria, if Nigeria want to get it right, let them go back to electronic voting. Let them forget about this manual voting, because they are using it to be fraud, as they used to fraud our money. They will use it to fraud our vote. No, let me just tell you, in 2023 election, I wanted to come out to vote. I have my PVC. I look up, look down. I said, who am I going to vote? I said, okay, let it be. Is it to be? I said, no, let it be Atiku. I said, no, if I vote Atiku now, Atiku will not be there. They will use ringing, kick him out, so that I'm not going to vote. I'll just go back to my house. I did not come out for that election day. I just go back to my house and say, but I know what Nigeria will do. And let me just tell you, Nigeria is going down. Nigeria is going down. In 2015, when they said that former President Muhammad Buhari, our American agents said that Nigeria is going back forward. Do you know what I mean? 2015 to now, is Nigeria going front? Nigeria is going back. Until they will come in here that this is the end of Nigeria. It's coming soon. So what can they do? Which system can Ahmed Tinubu will use? When you have already add more and more to be the Barud system, is it their side? So bad things are going on over there. Where is the money? There be written money all over. Why are they using the money to produce in Nigeria? Now here that you want to bring it foreign security. What happened for the one you have? What happened? What is happening in the north? It is the north they will blame. What have the traditional ruler, Emir of Kaduna, what have you said about this thing? You haven't said anything. When he himself come out to say that I want this thing to stop, Mr. Mike, the insecurity in North will stop. Look, there's something that's going on in my town. When they say, criminals that things are lost. Do you know what our people do? They say they will not go and get security from outside. What they will do, they will carry those bad boys, hand over the town to them to secure. Mr. Mike, as they hand everything to them, that equipment, give them, nothing miss. Goat, chicken, nobody come and show it. This, if they want to work, I see how 1 million boys come out in Lagos. I see how the government of Lagos battle on it, chase them away. Why the North cannot do that like that? Is it everything they'll be waiting for president? They have the capacity to do it. Let the emirs in North stand up, because the man haven't stand up and challenge that insecurity. If the man come out, because they take him as president in the North, let him stand up, say, I want this insecurity in North to stop. It will stop. It will stop. They know the yam they are eating. They know the type of yam that comes to them. They know the type of yam. They can push it out.
All right, what's your take on this bill that is about to be passed in the House? If you fail to vote in any of our elections, you will risk jail time. As a Nigerian, do you support this kind of bill?
Support? Why should I support it?
Do you call it a forceful bill?
A drama they're acting. Drama. We are watching movie. This is not American movie. This is Nigerian movie that we are watching, where the whole nation, the president want to act. So I'm ready. I have already cleaned my seat, cleaned my television to watch the drama where the government of Nigeria want to act about this thing. So anyone did not come out and vote, should go to jail. How many judges do they have? Have they put the criminals? Then they say be the criminals in the office. Have them go to the jail? Let them start from their side. Let them start there to arrest them. If they arrest me, arrest them. If I commit anything bad like them, they arrest me also.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your contribution.
God bless you.
Oh, yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Welcome.
Yes, good morning.
How are you doing?
That is great.
All right, let's quickly look at Atiku's criticism of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. And don't forget, I think we discussed it this morning before we commence the program, that he has unveiled the planned coalition, and he's saying that parties like Labour Party, PDP, APC, that's really not Progressive Congress, also will be part of this coalition. Is Atiku free of the criticism of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, considering the fact that he has also been in governance and in leadership for some years?
But honestly, to be very honest with you, Atiku has never unveiled the coalition plan. What he was trying to say or do is to send a certain signal that this is the expectation of the coalition. You know, because he's not the only one that should unveil it. It should be the press has to be there before they can able to do everything holistically. You know, but you know a clue that okay, those who are not comfortable, like the one that served under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Baba Ahmed, or whatever they call him, as former special advisor to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. After some time, he said he's no longer working with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he moved with the likes of Atiku. He served under Buhari for 8 years. Look at El-Rufai too. You know, some of these elements now. I think that's the area he's trying to point out. You understand? Right? And you know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not relaxing. He's not relaxing. I think he should be on his way to Rome now to go and be part of the inauguration of Paul, the new coup, you know. And so Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not relaxing in that regard. He's also trying to make sure that, you know, you can see more defections and counter defections. More people are moving to APC and things like that. But the attraction at the end of the day is when Nigerians are able to see the kind of element that make up that coalition. When it is finally unveiled, then that is when we begin to talk about whether the opposition, you know, have the capacity and the spread, you know, and the grassroots movement to checkmate Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ambition 2027. With what Atiku is saying now, he's free to say whatever he's saying, but look at from the side of the APC is still talking tall, you know, that the end of PDP has come. PDP might die as a party if care is not taken, if some relevant things are not taken, put into consideration. Like what the Southeast governors are trying to say, they are demanding for a national secretary or something like that. And if the thing they are not able to get it from PDP, they can, you know, all these things are politics. You understand? So Ganduje is still insisting that PDP is already dead. You understand? And somebody is saying, and let me just say to you, Ganduje, you are going to join us at the end of the day. So we are watching the development. That's unveiling, but definitely by June next month or thereabout, we'll be able to see clearly the kind of elements. And another thing that will determine, like I always say, you know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already waiting for them to shoot down if they are able to go the proper direction. Now, what is the proper direction? They should jettison northern ambition and interest 2027 and support another southern presidency that has the capacity. For me, I can tell you clearly, you know, no matter how you look at it, Obi still have that formidability. Obi still have that integrity. Obi still maintain that
formidability through where? Which platform?
No, I'm talking about coalition.
Coalition, okay.
You understand? I'm talking about coalition.
Because I know President, like there's crisis in Labour Party.
There is crisis even in APC. Yeah. There's crisis everywhere. There's crisis in the nation. There's crisis in the power sector. Everywhere is crisis. There's insecurity crisis. Everywhere is crisis. But looking at what Atiku is talking at this point in time, you know, Mike, we do not want a northern presidency now. But if the North feel that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has threatened them enough, because we don't know when Bola Ahmed Tinubu finishes with the southern governors and the rest of the politicians, you know, the kind of agenda is going to take to the North at the end of the day. Note that there's another angle he's going to come up with, to be able to, you know, catch all the northern governors the way he's
handling the southern governors currently now, and you can see everybody seems to be loyal, to him from the south. So, but the north are still watching. Then, by the time you're able to get the southern base to launch another attack on the political space, using middle belt Hausa against the Fulani. Well, of course. You understand? It is my calculation. I'm just looking at that way. What of Bola Tinubu comes with a counter attack on the north. Who are already trying to see how they are going to manipulate or work against him. 2027. So it is my political expression on the happenings currently now. But I think like I said, Tinubu is already waiting for them somewhere at a particular point where they will enter Tinubu's target. He will shoot them down.
There's not going to be a formidable.
Yes, if they go that way, no, Tinubu will crush everything.
What happens if voting becomes a law in Nigeria? You can see what is going on in the house now. It has passed through second reading, and looking at what they are trying to do now, the only thing it will affect Nigerians if eventually it becomes a law in Nigeria. The House says if anyone refuses to vote, the person will risk jail time.
And I bet they can sit down. Their children, do they come out and vote? They campaign? Let them go and sit down. How many times have you seen their children come out on the street and be campaigning? Like all this mama and papa when they say tomatoes on the street and granite that will stay under the sun. Women, all those market women, they are our problem. Market women all over Nigeria, they are the problem where we are not getting it right. They will stand there from morning till night and vote rubbish.
Voting their choice.
Bros, and then I'm telling you now, don't you watch them? They're gonna do like this, they do like this. At the end of the day, they are bad votes. At the end of then when you come the following day, they say things are caused.
What do you expect?
Bros, no, you know what I'm saying. Bros, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying is this. This is because of rapper or because of a cup of garri or indomie. They don't want to know. But they are the same people that come to court and tell you it is caused so.
Do you know the kind of threat they face during campaigns or during election? Bro, those market women.
They do. Yes. Control a particular party. Yes, and he tells them. And he tells them if you do that, invite government, you will crush that place.
I had that experience during 2023 election.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Go look at what happened in Agidimbi.
I get you now.
Look at what happened in Agidimbi. They will threaten them. They crushed Agidimbi. They brought Agidimbi down.
If you don't vote for social particular,
that's the problem.
They may even chase you out of that market.
Yes, and they cannot call that meeting. When you come, you must buy their voters card, membership card. So what kind of law are they going to bring now? That is going to see 200 million plus Nigerians voting at the same time. But the only way out is that when we begin to see electoral reform pass into bill, where every Nigerian doesn't need to go and stay under the sun. You can use your own phone in your house and vote.
Okay, Benga George has said it here. They threatened traders in 2023 that they will lose their shops, and which is the fact. So if an Iyaloja belongs to APC, to the ruling party in Lagos State, do you expect the people selling the traders there?
See, bros,
I think that's where the problem is.
Can we? Do you know that?
How to address this
science and technology? I'm telling you now.
That is it.
Science and technology they brought to us. Can a black man for once make use of it positively? Can they at least make use? Can a black man do phone? Can they make use of technology for once?
Simple as ABC.
This is something that you can see. Then, if it is to remove charges, now you see them.
They will remove it.
Then, meaning that when you load your card, you understand, you go to the site, or next site or whatever, whoever you want to vote for, you already see the person there. Just click, you voted. Then you want all these women again to come and stay under the sun from morning till night. Then you come and dance. bros, nothing like this is a cake way of doing it. You don't need it. And this is where voters apathy occurs. This is where rigging occurs. This is where banditry, electoral banditry happens. You know, this is where thugs come, you know, and disrupt the process. To avoid all those things now, can we now vote with our phones?
That's just it. Is it possible, Mr. Lucky, to vote with our phones? If you don't vote, you'll be punished.
I think for me,
we are waiting for the final passing of the bill.
Forget about P. You know, woman, they are going to operate it. They want the promise us. They are going to transmit it. What happened at the end? They say, my error. I mean, 10K error. So, the system, for me, let the ministry take over and change everything. That's the No. That is it. Let the military come, and I don't believe civilian anymore. Because this system we are going, one system, party system.
If you say you want the military to take over, definitely you are telling us that you don't believe in the coalition of Atiku and
coalition.
But we've always clamored for a coalition now.
But you know why? That coalition, Tinubu still have people. I told you, Tinubu has leg in APC, PDP, Labour, everywhere. He has agent everywhere, including the coalition. They frustrated the coalition. The president let the military take over and arrange everything. So you have seen it. We are not going nowhere. We are measuring market women, yes. But let me tell you, blame Nigeria too. Blame everybody. If they ask me that I must vote for APC, when I'm 40, nobody see me. Then I vote by conscience. That is it. Yeah, they can make noise that you must vote for. If market woman, the market leader, is at home, maybe living Sulere or Keja, when I'm 40 number, would you tell me who to vote for? No. I can agree, say yes. I will follow Tinubu, but at the end,
they will know. Mr. Lucky,
they will know.
I didn't know all these things before.
Bro, they will know.
Until 2023. And it's not everything I can say on air.
They will close
the shop
after.
Okay. Why did the Tinubu lose in the 2023?
Okay, let me tell you.
Because
why did you lose?
Let me tell you.
I moved closer to them in 2023 in Lagos. Are you getting me now? And it all... Don't let me go further. Don't let me go further.
That's just I say what we need now. We need radical.
You won't blame those market women. I know what I'm saying.
We need radical system. Who will do the radical is the military. Because for Tinubu, everybody's hungry. Including the elite are hungry now. Imagine governor defected to APC. What are they looking for? So what if the governor in a state defected to APC? What of other man? We have not seen 1 million. Okay, so the system, forget system, reform, whatever. Okay, it's not going to work because the people managing it. Look at just jam. Look at jam. See what happened to jam. You see, they take it jam again. I thank God that Nigeria, everything has scattered.
Yeah, one of our viewers has said it. Stella, a lady died because of jam result.
Yes, sir. That is, the lady had 190 something.
System failure.
Do you know, say my son did jam. So since all this day, he couldn't open it to see it, was afraid. Yesterday, I have to try say, okay, look, I promise if he pass, I'm going to celebrate. But yesterday, I called and say, how far did you check the result? He said, sir, I've not done it. I said, don't worry. Come, we'll check together. We check and he got 205.
Wow.
205.
Great.
205.
Great.
And I was so happy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, because so I was so happy. 205. Where other people getting 100, 120. Somebody got 190 and he killed himself. So I thank God that his name was not put in shame. So my brother, the system has scattered. There is nowhere you go now. Tinubu is everywhere. Market is there. And another is there. Government office is there. Every corner is there. Examination is there. So it's like one party system. The best thing, I would like a Yoruba, Ogun, Abi, Ojogun. I don't call it Yoruba. Ologun. Let them come out. Let me know that we are military era, not civil has failed us.
So you don't believe in PDP?
No.
don't believe in coalition.
If PDP, all the members are going to one party, wasn't it? Labour to Obi cannot stand in Labour alone. Not possible. Everybody, okay. When you have 10 people at your back, I don't see them anymore. What do? You don't beat them, you join them. I think that right now. So that Nigeria has no democracy. Democracy has failed in Nigeria. Autocracy we have. So that is it. Abuja, even the Hausa, let me tell you the truth. See what is happening now. Aboki, you were measuring that in Middle Belt, Benue. Look, they are all the same. Anybody tell you Fulani and this is they all the same thing. They all the same. If they want to share anything now, and they go to share the Southeast, they must give Middle Belt. They also 0-2. Okay, look at the Tinubu post. Who is he giving? Who dominates his own government? Is it not Fulanis? It's Fulanis. Yeah, check after Yoruba. The next is Fulanis. Natural Scott advisor. Who is it? Go and check the ministers. Who are they? Matawale, all of them. Who are they? So what are you talking about? They cannot do without Fulanis. And if you check efforts, AFCC, every country AFCC comprises small boys, 19 years old. They are Fulanis, small boys. And the inspector and all that, they are Fulanis. So, my brother, forget it, the system has been bastardized. The only system that could change this is just, if it's only 6 months, let them just come and change this.
I think Mr. Lucky is right. We need iron hand in Nigeria. This is Andrew Ogunjeme commenting here.
That's it.
All right, glory to glory. Saying Lucky is right. Let the military take over.
That is it.
That's just the solution. Okay, Gwenga George is saying also we are forgetting illiteracy of these traders. No, okay, the illiteracy of these traders plays a role in our elections. We can't blame them much. In respect to what we were saying about voting.
Yes, I agree with that.
Especially in Lagos.
Not only in Lagos. I agree with that. I agree with him 100%. That's what they call electors education, where enlightenment, awareness on what they should do when electoral processes like this are coming very close. But a lot of things are working, towards that. And there's no how you hide it, because if in a particular place like this, and everybody know that what they are going to expect at the result of that polling unit is that APC has won, and you go there, you went there and vote another party, definitely the larger of that place must know that he did not deliver. So his position is also at risk. So that is what it is. Well, that Lagos is a bit sophisticated. Lagos is mix up of semi and educated people. So the mixture is what is making Lagos look as if they are voting towards the line of awareness and reality. So the remaining ones are people who vote based on the level of exposure and knowledge they're able to acquire. You understand? But for me, let me still say this: we are in this country when it became very worse. You understand? Nigeria has gone beyond that. What we are waiting for, as we talk about politics in Nigeria, development in Nigeria, the military, Nigerian military, has already become. They are the one running away from Boko Haram, running away from all these insurgents. Their barracks are coming under attack. And is it only to come and overthrow civilian government? Is that where we are going to enjoy whatever? No, what we are saying is this, that at this point, if we are trying to manage our political space to the point that we are expecting some level of development, while we are also calling on the international community and other world powers to look at the issue of the Western influence, and also the issue of our international diplomatic treaties and approach, trade and other things, is going down. This insurgency you are seeing, remember, a lot of countries have been accused to be part of it. You know, so then what happened to our diplomatic, team? You know, that keep on laundering a Nigerian image within the international community. You know, you can see everything. The image of Nigeria has continued to go down. You know, so we are saying based on that, and we are trying to look at politics. If there's any way a referendum can be conducted in Nigeria and let everybody go their separate ways, yeah, that will make a lot of sense, you know, in that regard. Because if you see what is coming, I don't think Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, even if another person comes in there, unless they return Nigeria to regionalism, where a regional government, where every region will be allowed to have, you know, total control of their security, army and police, you know, other weak federating units. Yeah, you understand? Then we can stop the issue of this conquest. You know, we can stop the issue of, you know, killing. Then regions can now look at themselves and say, we can no longer continue like this. We want to move forward or want to move backward. But you see, I love what James Hadley Chase said in one of his books. I think Safer Dead. You know, James Hadley Chase was the former a CIA agent. He wrote, you know, he said, too much fish in the pond will stir up the mud. You know,
Too much fish.
if you go to, if you have been in the village in the morning, if you go to the stream in the morning, if you look at the stream, it looks very clean. Eh? But when you see too much hands and legs going in, what do you mean? They will stir up the mud.
Yeah.
And everywhere become, you don't know whether to go to this direction.
Confusion.
But if that's why they bring law and order. But in the absence of this, where all these things have been tried over time, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, can he actually summon the courage and return Nigeria to confederating units, return Nigeria to Aburi, return Nigeria to regionalism? Then those who feel that we are a confederation can go and do their worship their God on their own way without bringing anybody or seeing anybody as going against them, because that's a problem. Then we must also check the excesses of these colonial masters who are bent on destabilizing Africa using all manner of diplomacy, sponsoring a fellow black man against a fellow black man, bringing mercenaries, causing insecurity. Imagine in America that there is Boko Haram in America till for past 60 years now. And just imagine. And they are all in position of government. Government know them. Government know that this is a political weapon. Government know that what is happening in Nigeria in terms of the activities of bandits, herdsmen, Boko Haram, whatever is none of them. They are all political. They are all political too. Why is it that there are too many from the north? They are always. Why is it that they always?
They are from the north.
They are all from the north.
All
of them is from the north. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there as a southerner because. I say, you know why?
Me, let me. We don't. Why are we blaming the Westerner? Why are we blaming it? You see what happened to Burkina Faso? So what happened to Burkina Faso? It is yes. So what happened to Burkina Faso? And the people embrace it. Well, they have civilian government there before. It was not doing well. When the military came and took over, and things changed, and people are enjoying what the man is doing. And if the West see you are doing well, they will support you. Is that also? Do you think America has no problem? You have to do your own. They have been with you. They have been supplying money. Look at this aid, HIV, American British. They supplied money, but what do they do with it? Nothing. and they'll be supporting in terms of security. In terms of security, everything. Now, have you ever heard that in Southeast, South, or Southwest, a bandit went to a military base and strike? Have you ever heard anything like that? All these are political things in the north. They have gun, they have weapon. The Tokano they put under Buhari, everything is in the north. So tell me something is wrong somewhere. You know why? Who control the military? Forget the president. Forget one general from this Southwest. If you have one general in Southwest, the 100 of the remaining one come there, they are poking Fulanis. When you give command, the people on the field, they do different things. So the only thing is that, as I said, we need an iron person that will just come. Body language will change Nigeria now. But say waiting for civilian, whatever, because the only person, let me tell you, the only person Tinubu is afraid now, with the only Nigeria know, is Atiku Abubakar. Those two people. Those two people. Whether devil like it or not, all I know is that we need a president that will be able to deliver this country. If Atiku Abubakar come together, so be it. Because I didn't see anybody for the Southwest, or South, or Southeast that will stand for Labour, or stand for PDP, that will defeat you. But Tinubu, no. The only person has not been bought in Nigeria now, Atiku, Erufai, Obi. These are not people I know. They are not been bought. They have not compromised. They are fighting this government. Nigeria, the rest of Nigerians are sleeping. They only watch who will come for the opposition, so they will not take side. All APC is to map out everybody to one side, and Nigerians have watched. But if Obi, that coalition, if they bring Obi that coalition, I think Nigeria will have cause to say, okay, I will support. For now, under Labour, Obi can't do nothing. Atiku under PDP, he cannot do anything until they come together. But for me, sir, look at Express. I was coming today. Do you know how many dead bodies I saw in the Express? Because no, but the Express. No caring. No caring. No caring. No environmental. Environmental is not working again. All this every system, general hospital. I give you an example. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. They arrested one guy who steal phone. They take it to police station. Yeah, Beslima. And do you know what the DPO said? The owner of that phone was expecting DPO to cheer this guy because he was angry. Do you know what the DPO said? DPO said, as far as you have recovered your phone, sir, prison. Prison. No space for prison again, please. Can this guy go and do community service as far as you have got your phone? Because into every day the judge are saying, sir, no space. No space. I mean, so the DPR just okay, please. If this guy can do community service for 3 days, the man has said, not my area. Let him be in your court side. Because no space again in prison. Because Nigerians now, anyhow can get money, let me do it. So 2027 election, if they give some people contact and data, they will vote. They will collect it. Except those have conscience. You collect, you vote the right, your mind. So Nigeria system is not working. Okay, are you talking about light? I don't know why you have light to your side. Light. Talk about light. Look at this area now. This is a business area. This is a business area. Did you see any light? No light. Go to my way. Ogun State. What are we talking about? Which beauty is it beauty? Which beauty is it beauty? Until Nigeria die for the Tinubu's beauty. Buhari paid for 8 years. Are we seeing it? No, zero. Okay, CNG. Where is the CNG? I will open border for 6 months. Where is it? Low facility. Where is it?
Cardinal Refinery.
Cardinal Refinery. Where is it? Where is Kule? Kule Refinery. Where is it? Make sure all this under this government that you can post office say is coming on your way. People are not dying in their houses. People are thinking you are working, you are talking. You are working, you are talking alone. So America will not come, Western world will not come because Nigeria has everything. It just mismanagement. We have a Democrat, we believe that can do it. The man is now falling apart of those that do not trust. So for me, if Jonathan we say I am not coming back again, you know something is wrong somewhere. A good president Nigeria cannot come under the democracy except the military come and clean everywhere, just like Abu Salam come and clean.
I want to respond to that. I disagree completely. Anything that has to do with Nigerian military, completely. Because the genesis of what we are having is as a result of corruption from the military. Yes, Nigeria, these guys corrupted the system. That is where we are having one of our problems to recover from the kind of system the military, planted. Anybody that is calling for military, especially the Nigerian military, of course, at the end of the day, they will compromise the whole system. Wait, excuse me, I'm coming. Bro, who tells you that Idiabo under Buhari because of war against indiscipline? Bro, that is not what we need. We don't need that. That is not what we need. What we are asking for and seeking for is not military. They can come with military at the end of the day. My brother, I can tell you, it will become worse. Because see, my brother, look at what is happening in River State. Abi is a sign of the military administration. The administration, what is happening there now? Do you listen to Ijaw National Youth Council making a statement? What is happening in River State? All the allocation that's been given to that man, a bus, as I'm talking to you now, all of them have disappeared. But you understand? But do you know? See, I'm not a fan of Ibrahim Traore. Do you know where Ibrahim Traore caught my attention? Leadership. That is it. You understand? I am not looking at that uniform. Then the other aspect is resistance. Now you feel that, how come France become the third or the second largest deposit of gold? What of Latino uranium? They are still begging Niger indirectly from the back door to allow them have uranium because they use it to generate electricity in France. 70% of that resources come from this country, and they are destroying the country. Now, and these people are saying no. Yes, look at what the guy from I think he's a general in one of the commands in America. They were asking him, the Congress were asking him, what are you looking for in Africa? He said because Russia wants to take over Africa, and then America will not allow Russia to take over Africa. Are you seeing what we are talking about? Who is going to stand up in Nigeria and behave like the Chinese and behave like the Japanese? Are they not? Are they wearing military uniform? I'm asking you, are they wearing military uniform? We don't need it. What we need is, bros, if there is a way we are going to do it, let it be done in a way where Nigerians will be lucky enough to say, this is leadership, let us go for it first. And we have tried all these people now. These guys have been around since the days of Abiola. They are governors, they are former governors, they are this, they are that. Bros, look at we are talking about look at Donald Trump. Look at the kind of deal he's striking. It was Donald Trump, was he a governor in any of the states before? I don't know whether he was a governor in any of the states before. Was the businessman? But destiny has brought him, and he's showing that he can keep America one.
I disagree with you, Onyeze. Military government is the best for Nigeria.
It's the best. Thank you. It's the best. It's the best. Because look at now where we are now.
Honestly,
it's the
from
best.
Netherlands. I disagree with you, Onyeze. Military government
we
is the best.
We need an action man.
Someone like Ibrahim Traore.
Yes, now.
Burkina Faso.
And we have someone like that.
Ibrahim
Traore.
We have so many there. We have so many there.
See,
because of the political manipulation.
But we tried military now.
See, people believe in
now we've tested the civilian, we've tested the military.
But let me tell you the truth. This civilian, this democracy is worse. It's worse.
It's worse. Mike, you see, that's why I like Nigerians. They are neither here nor there. That's what. No, yes, if you want, you people, these people are coming out to say, no, military. You. Yes, no, bros, I'm talking about you personally now.
Is the politician?
Okay, let's say it's the politician.
You accusing my brother.
No, I know
you're accusing my brother.
Felix, hold on. Felix, I beg, Mabido. Hold on. I'm not accusing your brother. You understand? Lucky too is a South man. You know. Then, if you are talking about military, another Awasa man.
It might not be.
Okay, you don't know. No. You bros, do you know? Okay. Do you know? So that you come and call Igbo Q again. And let's say Awasa man. Let us start from there. So that you will not say it's Igbo that overthrow civilian government and it will cause problem in Nigeria. Lucky, let us respect ourselves.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes. This is a civilization we are talking about. Bros, let me tell you, I ask a question. Simple question.
Ask again.
In Japan, is it military that took over?
Okay,
wait, I'm coming.
The system
Bros, that's what I'm saying now. He said, when they were asking DMX, before he died, you know, he said, go on, dunk people kill people.
Somebody pull the trigger.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, bros, to be honest with you, in as much I know that Nigeria is not working and the options that the military comes in that is going to be better is 0/0. The option that Nigerian military will come in, overthrow the civilian government, bring a working man, and you don't know what will come out of it at the end of the day. Bros, the option that Nigeria will move forward is 0, because at the end of the day, they will tell him that you have so and so time to stay, and he leaves, and would now go back to what we are saying is that, you know, there should be some level of sanitization that will take us to that political space where we'll be able to have a leader.
Abacha was like Ibrahim Traore.
Yes.
He resisted France, Britain.
Yes.
They even sanctioned him. Yes.
Nigeria was doing well under his leadership. Let me tell you. Bros, he said Nigeria was doing well as at that time.
Yes.
Wait now.
Yes.
Wait.
I witness it now.
If they bring this one now, lucky you go begin cry. But let me tell you something about Abacha. You don't know. Abacha might be ignorant of what some things are as at that time. But I can tell you that the same Abacha himself never accounted for all the money printed in central bank by the central bank. I'm coming. Bros, I'm coming. Bros, wait now. Bros, wait. I'm coming. Bros, up till now. See, let me tell you, you don't understand international game in this and the road Nigerian system are going. They are giving you 100 billion. And then the white man is giving you 100 billion, giving you exploration, helping you to exploit oil. At the end of the day, you take the money to Europe. And then when they say, I will want to borrow, they will borrow you the money because they know you are going to steal it and return it back to them. Bros, I'm telling you, that is the nature of the military in Nigeria.
Okay.
Bros, because you know what I'm saying?
As NPC under civilian, are they be able to give you accurate what is happening there? Under Buhari, under Tinubu, as they be you to World Bank accuse you NPC. If they have done the right thing with the World Bank, they accuse you. Let me tell you the truth, sir.
Okay, if you ask me a question, if you ask me a question, let me respond. If you ask me a question, because if you are calling this, because Nigerians do not have durability to understand what is going on. If you are calling for a military government at this point in time, me personally, when it happens now, you say an Igbo man because he go say, no, I'm telling you, let another matter come on. To a civilian government, and we have problems.
Igbo armies that can take over.
does not back well. You does not back well. Tomorrow you change the amount. You change next in Igbo queue.
When the military we are ruling us, we are not divided like this.
I'm not divided. No. Nigeria was still divided. Can I tell something? The questions of Nigerian unity was still being questioned by the military. No, when they were appointed, let me tell you, don't even be that. No, wait, let me come. When they did the coup, when the Babangida and the rest of them led that coup, when Buhari himself led the coup against a civilian government, was it not a coup? Okay, let me ask you. No, wait, no. I did not hear you Lucky come out and say, it was an Hausa coup. When I say, hey, wait on. Okay, wait, I'm telling you, let me point you out something. You are saying that, I see, since Nigeria came, the military came to Nigeria, there was unity. Who told you there was unity? There was nothing like unity.
When we voted for Abiola, when Babangida was there, when we voted for Abiola, Igbo, Yoruba, everybody we voted. Nobody know whether you are from this or from this. But let me tell you, under civilian, Nigerians voted for other people too. Don't tell me say 2023. He cannot justify that. Was planned not to vote. He cannot justify that. This Nigerian unity was managed very well during the military. Better than now. If you say Nigerian unity was managed, that one it sounds now. Lucky, say no person gonna tell you what you gonna talk. I'm telling you, there was unity. Somebody say Nigerian unity was managed. That is understandable. You are understanding for a reason now. When it happens, he will say it is Igbo coup. Now Igbo coup. Now it is. If it's going to be a military coup and going to be spearheaded by pick a point as simple as that. I know what it means to me. Just any coup. We know where that person is. All I know is that let there be peace. But now there's no peace. Nigeria be divided. Through 2023, Igbo people were divided. Oh, no, you are one of the people that fought. You are one of the people who are spoiling Nigeria. I'm telling you. You are one of the people who are not spoiling Nigerian process now. You are spoiling. I am telling you, civilian regime, everything under this president Buhari has changed. Nothing is working. We need a very strong leader that will come, either military, either civilian, that will change things. Good. But you are referring to America. Their system is working. No, I'm not referring to America. I wasn't referring to America. I'm talking about America's best interest in not making or trying to Africa to work. That's what I'm talking about.
You can't get a military president with the mindset of Ibrahim Traore in Nigeria.
Yes, you see, we can get it.
In Nigeria, point one. Is that point one? There is point one. They never born now. I'm not giving back to him or not. He might come for me to say him right. He might go to him. Simple. You have to see simple.
We have someone like Ibrahim Traore.
Africa cannot move forward. If this suffering is controlled, do you know where Africa cannot move forward? For security reasons. So can you imagine level now? This day now, he cannot even though he say he's trying to pretend. Even though you're trying to pretend, Lucky, which I know you're pretending. You can't even manage and use your brain and say, okay, we are having the likes of so in this. I'm not saying if you're national television. No, listen. This is security. Hold on. It's against the national television. National assembly. This is global. Listen.
This is a global standing. City standing. Listen, when you are measuring anything like that, you don't measure name. Listen, another thing is that don't forget.
Manage your words very well. Listen, I don't mention name. Bro, I just said somebody is in the category of Ibrahim. What do you mean by that? Is it a crime? Hold on. What are you talking about?
National Assembly will not like to hear any coup. President will not like to hear.
Don't go back again.
But what I'm saying, one day, one day, Felix, I
want you to respect yourself. Yes, me, I will see. Where you go engage now?
You can
see. I'm ready to discuss.
Yes,
we have not
people. There are more people that are more reliable. We have people that are
mention one
because there are. Hold on. No, don't put words into my mouth. Don't put words into my hand. What I'm saying is that the thing is this: is that we have people that are loyal and
sincere.
In Nigeria.
We are yet to see one. Don't be sincere. We are yet to see anybody like Captain Ibrahim Traore in Nigeria currently now. We are yet to see until we see, because when Ibrahim Traore was in Burkina Faso, nobody knew that he had this kind of mindset until opportunity was given to him, or he had the opportunity to prove himself. So as it is, if you say that we have them, you might be right, but we are yet to see. You understand?
Not that we don't have.
Not that we don't have, but we are yet to see somebody like Captain Ibrahim Traore.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. We need to go this morning.
Now that
Mr. Lawrence, okay, sorry. What's your take on all this? Let's before you go. Okay.
Yeah, what my take on this? What we need in Nigeria here, we need a good leadership, whether military or civilian. Because when you watch past how many years ago, these two troops already rule Nigeria. We have military, we have civilian. The military and the civilian, let me say that they give us 0/100. Military and civilian, to be sincere. What we need now is somebody can understand the common people in the Nigeria. We have the opportunity in 2023. Nigeria have the opportunity in 2023, and they still have the opportunity in 2015 when Jonathan is a president of Nigeria, and we still have the opportunity in 2023. But because the selfish interest of the Nigerians, the leaders, they do what? They shift it in 2023. Now, before you have that kind of opportunity again, my brother, it's very hard. And somebody can bring that opportunity again to me. I believe it can be military. It's not a civilian. Because civilian don't have that kind of strength to push this current government out. Now we need a strong hand. When the strong hand come, like Traore now, you have the opportunity and you use the opportunity very well. That's where that's the way Ahmed Tinubu, that many Nigeria is kicking against Ahmed Tinubu. We have the opportunity to go for that seat. What's your impact of those opportunities you have? You just dismantle the opportunity you have. That we need a strong hand can push this government out.
My own intake or take on this is this. Let me tell you, if we are talking about strong hand, we are not talking about physical. It is not a physical thing. There is something I want us to understand. What is leadership? Leadership is not about. It's not all about dictating or telling. It's all about have this thing at the back of your mind. You are meant to serve the people, not the people to serve you. You understand? When you have it in mind that I'm going that, then you gain the hearts of the people because you are there to serve the people. But in Nigeria, we are yet to see the leader that is ready to serve the people. Rather, we have many leaders who are calling the people who are even forcing people to serve them.
And that is not leadership. Leadership is all about humility, serving the people. Then the people now will now reciprocate. That is leadership, and that is the quality of a good leader, and that is how it's supposed to be. And for now, we are yet to find one in Nigeria. Like I said before, we are yet to find one until we see one.
All right, thank you so much.
God bless you.
Pastor. Mr. Lawrence, thank you so much. The time is fast spent.
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. All right, all right, yeah, TGIF. All right, before we go, we need to appreciate all our viewers, all our global viewers, all over the world. Say thank you for staying good to the channel. Joining us today. I will be here tomorrow by God's grace for another special edition. That's the weekend edition of the program. Now Saturdays. Saturdays. You know what to do on Saturdays. We greet our viewers, we call their names, their locations, where they are watching us from. You know, that's on Saturday morning. So we'll be here by God's grace to do it. And maybe you and I will be doing that together.
We'll do the other soft side on Saturday weekend.
Yeah, weekend.
Should not be always boom.
Yeah,
and sometimes we do the other soft side too.
Someone, one of our viewers, Nnamdi, said we should. I think I should let him know how much to take for everyone to eat. I sent him a phone number to reach that number, but he said we should make it open.
Thank you.
You did a team has responded to him, telling him 5,000 for each person to eat. Are you getting me now?
Thank you.
So if you cannot trust transparency, I don't know what you are.
No, we don't have issue with that.
We can't be telling you fish 1,000, rice 1,500 naira.
I
believe we should.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, that's it. So the number is there. Reach out to that number, and if you want to write the amount you send, write it on the platform. That's not an issue. I don't have issues with them.
No issue.
All right, but we just need to follow the normal procedure. We can't just be saying all this kind of a thing on national TV.
The honest thing is that a lot of people did not know that even though when we are not here, when we are not even on live on studio like this, if there's anything happen, you still call us and tell us. That's it. And that was that's what we are talking about, leadership. Then how will somebody come from behind and tell me that guy has no integrity? I will contest it with you.
Yeah, right.
No, that is me. That's why they say I am aggressive. I am not aggressive.
Which I enjoy. I love it that way. I love it. I love your aggressiveness. I love it. So if anyone is not okay with your aggressiveness, I'm okay with it. All right.
Thank you.
So please feel free to write whatever you want to drop on the comment section. That's not an issue. Yeah. Thank you so much, Udeze Chima. I really appreciate that. So Lady G, who blessed us on Monday. That was on Monday. I really appreciate you, Lady G. She blessed me, and I extended it to some of our reviewers here. Would like to say hi to Lady G? You want to greet Lady G?
Lady G, I say more grease to elbow. Thank you very much.
Even if it's not meant for you.
I want to thank you for your heart of love, and God will continue to increase you on all sides.
Lady G, you need to say hi to Lady G. We extended the love to you too.
Thank you very much, ma'am. May God continue to bless you. You will not suffer in Jesus' name. We are very grateful. That's how they usually do. Now, so then they do, supporting us, be with us, and may God never forsake you for once.
Have you greeted Lady G?
Oh, Lady G, I greet you. You know why I'm writing so for you. Let me all go Ibonaka.
Thank you so much. Mr. Kule, would you like to say hi to Lady G? Yeah. Say hi to her. You guys are extended love to us on Monday.
Yeah. Hi, hello, Lady G. Thanks for the extent, the love you show us on the Monday. God bless you, right?
All right. Thank you so much. All right, all the viewers in the comment section, we appreciate all of you. We say thank you to you. Thank you so much. All right, so Frank Prince, we appreciate your presence this morning. We have Emmanuel Eden. Thank you so much as well. We have Amoregbe Ibinova. We appreciate you as well on the platform. Thank you so much. Joining us today. Akim Adesina, Akim Adesina, brother, we appreciate you. King himself, King Eric, we appreciate your presence as well. We appreciate you. Stella, thank you so much for joining us. Communications, thank you so much for joining us. Glory to glory. Thank you for joining us. George, Yahya, Umar. Thank you so much. Thanks for